Ever wondered why traveling, especially long-haul flights, often leave you feeling drained and fatigued? This common phenomenon is known as travel fatigue, and it's a challenge faced by many globetrotters out there. The root of this discomfort often lies in the extended periods of inactivity, cramped seating, and the constant buzz of noise that comes with traveling, particularly during those long layovers. Add to that the disruption of our normal sleep patterns, also known as circadian rhythms, and you've got a perfect recipe for feeling worn out. Throw in the pesky issue of jet lag, especially when traversing multiple time zones, and it's no wonder we often disembark feeling less than refreshed. It's clear that travel can take a toll on our bodies, but what can we do about it? To understand how to combat travel fatigue, we first need to understand the science behind it. At the heart of our sleep-wake cycle is something called the circadian rhythm. This is essentially our body's internal clock, operating on a roughly 24-hour cycle. It regulates when we feel awake and when we feel sleepy, and it's influenced by things like light exposure and meal times. Now, when we're at home, our circadian rhythms are typically in sync with the local time. We feel awake during the day and sleepy at night. But when we travel across different time zones, these rhythms can get thrown off. Our internal clocks might still be set to our home time zone, while the local time could be hours ahead or behind. The result? Our bodies might be telling us it's time to sleep when it's actually the middle of the day, or vice versa. This is what we know as jet lag, and it's one of the main reasons why travel can be so fatiguing. Symptoms of jet lag can include not just fatigue, but also insomnia, difficulty concentrating, and even mood changes. And the more time zones we cross, the more severe these symptoms can be. This is because our circadian rhythms can only shift by about 1 to 2 hours per day, so it can take several days for our bodies to fully adjust to a new time zone. But here's the good news. While we can't completely avoid jet lag, there are strategies we can use to minimize its impact. This includes things like gradually adjusting our sleep schedules before we travel, staying hydrated, and getting plenty of sunlight during the day to help reset our internal clocks. Now that we understand the science behind travel fatigue, we can start to explore strategies to manage it. Traveling can be stressful, but relaxation techniques can help manage this stress and reduce fatigue. Just like setting a sleep schedule or choosing the right foods, incorporating relaxation techniques into your routine can significantly improve your travel experience. Now, let's talk about some of these techniques. First off, we have deep breathing. This is as simple as it sounds. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, then exhale through your mouth. Repeat this a few times and you'll start to feel a sense of calm wash over you. Another technique is progressive muscle relaxation. This involves tensing and then relaxing each muscle group in your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. This not only helps to reduce stress, but also promotes a better night's sleep, especially after long layovers. Finally, there's visualization. This technique involves picturing a peaceful scene or situation. Maybe it's a serene beach, a quiet forest, or even just the comfort of your own bed. By focusing on these calming images, your mind can drift away from the stresses of travel. By incorporating these relaxation techniques into your travel routine, you can help manage stress and reduce fatigue. What you eat can greatly impact your energy levels and ability to manage fatigue. Balanced nutrition is the cornerstone of maintaining energy and vitality, especially when you're on the move. Nutritionists often recommend focusing on foods high in protein and complex carbohydrates to keep your energy levels steady. Protein-rich foods like lean meats, fish, and legumes, along with complex carbohydrates found in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, provide slow-release energy that can keep you fueled and focused throughout the day. Now, let's talk hydration. Water is crucial for virtually every bodily function, including energy production. Dehydration can make you feel sluggish and fatigued, so it's essential to drink plenty of water, especially when you're traveling. But it's not just about what you should eat and drink, it's also about what you should avoid. Certain foods and drinks can disrupt your sleep patterns, which can lead to fatigue. Caffeine, for instance, is a stimulant that can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. It might be tempting to reach for that cup of coffee during a long layover, but it could make it harder for you to get the rest you need. Alcohol is another substance that can disrupt sleep. While it might make you feel sleepy at first, it can interfere with your sleep cycle and cause you to wake up during the night. If you want a good night's sleep, it's best to limit your alcohol intake, especially close to bedtime. Remember, when it comes to food and drink, it's all about balance. You don't have to deprive yourself, but being mindful of your choices can go a long way in helping you maintain your energy levels and manage fatigue. By making mindful choices about what to eat and drink while traveling, you can help maintain your energy levels and manage fatigue. So, managing fatigue while traveling doesn't have to be a daunting task. We've learned that the challenges of travel fatigue can be mitigated with a bit of knowledge and preparation. By understanding our body's circadian rhythms and how they can be influenced by different time zones, we can better prepare ourselves for the journey ahead. Relaxation techniques, such as meditation, can be particularly helpful in managing stress during long layovers or after a hectic day of sightseeing. Remember, a calm mind can lead to a well-rested body. Maintaining energy levels while on the move is also key. Seek advice from a nutritionist or do some research on foods that can provide sustained energy. Avoid foods that can disrupt your sleep patterns like heavy meals, nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol before bedtime. And finally, don't forget the role of a good sleep environment. Keep your surroundings cool, dark, quiet, and engage in calming activities before bed. If sleep problems persist, it's recommended to consult a healthcare provider. With these strategies, you can make your next travel experience a more energizing and enjoyable one.